right, hi Maggie and whoever else might be watching. I'm here with Daphne and Lydia today, and both of these girls have actually tried side saddle before. They did kind of a mini clinic here at my barn, so this is not their first rodeo, but they're gonna get some more saddle time today. And we're here with Boomer, and then we've got Milo over there. So before we head out, let's just talk about the differences in our saddles. So I'll probably put you on Boomer if that's okay, and then you can take Milo since height differences. So the two saddles that I've got, this one is my Mayhew saddle. So we talked about this a little bit last time, but this one is kind of like the Ferrari sports car side saddle. So it has these two horns up here, and this bottom horn is basically going to act to kind of wedge you onto the saddle. So that lets you jump and go faster. So you can do all the things in that one. And it's also got the balance strap here on the side. So this strap back here helps to keep you really nice and secure, and it keeps the saddle locked in place and keep you from slipping. So that's your fast saddle. So Milo has what we would call a catalog saddle. And this is something that ladies would order straight from a catalog back in the day, and it would have been a lot more affordable for them. So that one over there on Boomer was super, super expensive for like the aristocratic, wealthy women. And then this is kind of your more just everyday transportation saddle. So this one has recently been redone. It's got all new straps and new flocking on the bottom. So it's in really nice shape, even though it looks kind of old, but it's still maybe from early 1900s or so. But the biggest difference is that this one is lacking the leaping horn. So the second horn that's on that saddle over there, it does not have it here. So this one is basically just for walking. So I apologize, you're gonna be going slow in this one. Hopefully that's okay. But this one, it lacks the leaping horn, so you don't have as much security with that bottom horn. And it also lacks the balance strap. So it doesn't have that strap going across the side here. And I don't know why they designed them that way. I guess they just expected women would be going slower in them. Thank you, Boomer. So this one is just for more casual riding, which is okay because we won't be going super fast anyways. Boomer, he's so. So you can just throw your leg over like you would a normal saddle, and then you can adjust yourself. So then this leg will go right here in the middle. Perfect. All right. Yeah, so this one is weird because it does kind of turn you a little bit more to the left. So it's kind of more of a parade saddle is what we would call it. So you're basically just the passenger princess. Like, you're just there to look pretty, you're not there to go fast, you're just there to be elegant. So you could really imagine having, you know, a pretty flowy dress with this one. So your biggest struggle with this saddle, because it does kind of put you to the left, is trying to remember to keep that shoulder to the right. So push this one back as far as you can so that you stay really nice and straight. Yes, beautiful. Yeah, that looks good. All right, you can walk off. Both of these saddles are quite different purposes for different women. So you would have been kind of more just the everyday normal Appalachian woman, and then you would have been more of the aristocratic fancy woman. Yeah, there you go. So you'll find, because we're going to the right, that's your direction that you're missing your leg. This is kind of the harder direction to start with. I put you on the hard way because you don't have that leg to help push him over to the wall. So you have to really kind of work on steering more with your hands. Nice job. And really focus on pulling your shoulders to the right so that you stay really nice and straight in your saddles. Of course, anytime that you're riding in a normal saddle, you have a dozen things to think of at once. You have to keep your heels down, and you have to keep your head up, your eyes forward. And of course, in a side saddle, there's more things to think about because you also have to keep that right shoulder forward. And you can still keep that heel down that's in the stirrup. And I think it helps if you kind of keep your chin up a little bit too. That helps to keep you kind of nice and straight and poised. And you can also imagine that you have kind of a hook through your back, kind of lifting you nice and straight up in the saddle. Weave. That'll help you work with steering a bit. And let's turn left when we get down here so we can go the other direction. Nice job. Continue on your circle going to the left. Really nice job, ladies. If you keep that right toe pointed down, that helps you to kind of activate those muscles and help to keep you really locked in place. You both look very elegant. Very nice. The wall down there, I have another pole set up if you want to halt in that little pole section over there and work on you stopping again. Remember, keep those shoulders back. Nice halt. So it's definitely weird not having that right leg to help you steer. And every horse is kind of going to react differently to it, so it's kind of just something that you have to figure out how to steer with them. Really nice. Milo, this is the most elegant you've ever looked, sir. And he does respond pretty well to a click. There you go. Nice. Yeah, so steering's tough at the trot for sure. The trot is definitely your hardest gait because you do have to just really use your core muscles, your ab muscles, squeeze tight with those thighs. Nice job. And you're doing a really good job of staying nice and straight too. Yeah, that's lovely. Really nice, Daphne. Nice job. And if you shorten up on your reins just a little bit, you can, yeah, there you go, have the contact. Nice job. All right, let's take them down to a walk. How did that feel? So I think the canter is actually the easiest gait to ride because you're really locked in the saddle and you're just kind of swiveling your hips back and forth. But the trot's the most exhausting one because that's where you're really having to use those ab muscles and there's just a lot more to think about at the trot. But you're making it look easy for sure. Yeah, that's beautiful, lovely. Try to take them straight up the wall if you can. Nice job. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, so your aids just for asking for walk, trot, canter are quite different when you're missing that leg. And of course he doesn't know you super well, so he's just kind of testing you. But that looks beautiful. That's a great frame. Really, really nice. Yeah, well done. All right, let's get sister back in the game. So I figured playing some horse soccer will be good just to help you guys kind of with your steering and just to let you get a little bit more comfortable with things. So the goal right now is just to work on moving the ball, basically. You don't have to actually get the ball anywhere for the moment. Boomer's played lots of horse soccer, so he hopefully should remember what this thing is. So this is a good exercise to work on steering, because even just getting to the ball can be kind of difficult sometimes with the side saddle. Yeah, the goal is just to do the best you can just to move it, and that'll just help you with working on your steering. Yeah, nice job. Boomer says, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to kick it. Some horses get really triggered and excited by this. I've seen some young thoroughbreds that will try to kick it all the way down the arena. Nice job. Yeah. It's sturdier than you think it would be, actually. Like, it can be stepped on. He's like, I'm trying to help you. Nice job. Yeah, nice job. It's coming your way. Kick the ball. Hey, nice job. All right, so we've switched horses. Yeah, that probably feels a lot different than Milo's saddle, right? Remember to push that right shoulder back as far as you can. Stay nice and straight. Try to keep them on this circle if you can. Or wherever. Yeah, that's lovely. Beautiful frame. Really, really nice. Yeah, he looks like he should be in a hunter ring. How did that feel? Hard to steer? Yeah. Remember, keep that right shoulder back. Nice. Yeah, it's fantastic. You look so elegant. Beautiful, Lydia. Yeah, that's really, really nice. You can ask him to walk whenever you're ready. Or however long your abs will hold out for you. Nice job. Welcome back to Earth. He said thank you.
The fresh comes with carrots, though.
Snacks for Milo. Good boy.